Hey guys, I'm Carrie and I'm here with my baby, Leo. And he's actually a pretty big baby, but I'm gonna show you guys how to do a quick workout that you can do at home with your baby. Like I said, Leo's pretty big, so he's pretty heavy. So I'm gonna do fewer reps. I'm gonna treat him just like I would a set of dumbbells or actually a sandbag. I work out a lot with a sandbag, so I'm gonna treat him like a big sandbag. If you guys have a smaller baby, I would recommend that you do higher reps, as long as you've been cleared by your doctor and you're good to go. You know, treat your baby as a set of weights. So if he's lighter, do higher reps, heavier, do less reps. So before you start this workout, I would recommend that you do a quick warm up. So take your baby outside in a jogging stroller and go for a quick jog or walk if you can. If not, you can just do some jumping jacks or do a little bit of a warm up in your house before you get started. All right, Leo, you ready to get started? All right, so we're gonna start with a lower body exercise, some good basic squats. So you're gonna hold your baby, make sure you guys have a good grip. Obviously don't do anything safe and if you don't have a good grip, but I think we're ready. So we're gonna start with some squats. So we're gonna hold the baby at our chest. We're gonna squat down and up. So just like a regular squat that you would do with a set of weights, or like I said earlier, a sandbag. I like to work out with a sandbag. So make sure you're shifting your hips back. The weight is in your heels, down and up. Breathe out on the way up. Now you can hold your baby like this, or if you want to hold him the other direction, you can. Again, depending on the size of your baby and how cooperative he is, you might want to hold the other direction. So down and up. Whew. So I would aim, you know, regardless of your weight, I would try to do at least 10 or 15 reps and breaths and do about 2 to 3 sets of your squat. Good. Now another exercise you can do, sticking with the lower body, are some lunges. So lunges also are great for the lower body, working everything, glutes, quads, hamstrings. See, I'm already out of breath because this little guy's pretty heavy. So we're gonna do some reverse lunges. So I'm gonna hold him here with both hands, stepping back and then pressing back to starting. So both legs are bending at 90 degrees. Watch your balance here, especially since you're holding the baby, to go a little bit slower. So if you feel like your balance is off and you don't want to do alternating reverse lunges, you can just do a stationary lunge. So hold your baby at your chest, step back with one leg, you're going to lunge down and up. And do the same amount of reps on the right as you do on the left. Now if you want to mix in a little bit of core work, which is great for new moms because you know we all have to work on getting our core strength back, what you can do is add a little twist to this. So you're going to lunge down, twist, twist, and then stand back up. So down, twist to the right, twist back to center, and then up. So whatever leg is out in front, you're gonna do a little twist to that side. So if your left leg is out in front, you're gonna lunge down, twist, twist, up. If your baby gets fussy, you can move on to the next exercise. All right, Leo, you wanna stay with lower body? Lower body? All right, so we're gonna move on. He's gonna face me now. We're gonna stick with that core twisting idea here. What I want you guys to do is keep a really straight back and keep your core engaged the entire time. So we're gonna do a little bit of a different variation with a plie squat. Your toes are gonna point out slightly. You're gonna squat down, twist, 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 back up. Down, right, left, center, up. Down, right, left, center, up. He seems to like this one a little bit better. So again, you know, work with your baby here. If he's fussy, you can move on to something else and come back to this. I think it's about Leo's nap time. All right, guys, so those are a couple great exercises for the lower body. And then I'm gonna show you a few things that you can do to hit the upper body. One of my favorites is push-ups. Now, if your baby is big like Leo, he might try to crawl away. So you might want to have a toy nearby if you really want to keep his attention. All right, Leo, so we're going to come down. We're going to put the baby on the ground, nice and easy. And we're going to do some push-ups. We're going to put the baby right underneath your chest. Hey, Leo. And let's see if he'll stay here. You might want to grab a toy. Hey. A booga. You're gonna do push-ups. You're gonna kiss the baby as you go down and up. But be careful, because he might try to grab your hair. Another tip for this one, you guys with longer hair, you might want to put your hair up because your baby is probably gonna grab your hair. This is a workout by itself, by the way. Getting your baby in position. All right, Leo, watch your head. All right. All right, guys, so let's see if we can fit in 10 push-ups really quickly, and then we'll move on to the next exercise. All right, you ready? Leo, hey. And here we go. Down, up, down, up. So if your baby is bigger like mine, he might crawl away. That's fine, just keep an eye on him. Down, up, breathing out on the way up. Keep a nice flat back. Those of you guys that are just starting back after your baby, you can totally do these on your knees. Make sure your hands are wider than your shoulders. Breathing out on the way up. So aim for about 10 to 20 push-ups. All right, next step, we're gonna move back to the lower body and we're gonna be on our mat. Now, if you notice, I'm actually using a play mat, which is not the best. I would recommend getting a stable yoga mat or Pilates mat, especially if you're on a wood floor, so that it doesn't slip out from under you. All right, Leo, you ready? So next up, we're gonna work the glutes and the hamstrings a little bit. So you're gonna place your baby in your lap. You're gonna come on your back, nice and easy. And we're gonna lift. Yes, the mic. All right, guys, for this next exercise, you're gonna come down on your back, feet right underneath your knees, and place your baby right on your hips. We're gonna do some hip bridges that are great for the glutes, the hamstrings, and the core. So, ready, Leo? We're gonna lift up and down. Squeezing your glutes and your hamstrings on the way up. Just hold your baby for support. And this added weight is definitely gonna work. You're gonna start to feel it a lot more in your glutes. Lifting up and down. Again, about 10 to 15 reps. Great. Now, if you want to really target your hamstrings, what you can do is lift one toe up, press your heel on the ground. The other leg is going to come up, and you're going to lift up and down, really targeting your hamstrings. Now, this added weight on your hips and on your core is just going to make it a lot harder for your hamstrings to work. Hey, hi. What are we doing? We're lifting up and down. Make sure to switch legs. You want to do the same amount of reps on the right as the left, digging in with that heel. So make sure your toe is up and your toe is not on the ground. Ready? We're going to lift up and down, up and down. Great. Now, while we're here on the ground, we're going to go ahead and mix in a little bit more upper body. This one is usually a little bit more fun for the baby. Hey! We're going to work our chest. We're going to do baby chest press. You ready? Down and up. Down and up. And actually, this grip is great because it's actually a little bit more like a tricep chest press. So you're going to not only target your chest and your shoulders, but your triceps because you're keeping your elbows close to your sides. You ready? Whoop! And down. Woo! And if your baby is heavy like Leo, this is definitely a challenge. So while you're doing this, keep your abs nice and tight and exhale on the way up. And you can give the baby a little toss on the way up and a kiss on the way down. Woo! Good job. All right, guys, moving on. We're gonna stay here. We're gonna sit up and we're gonna work in our core a little bit more. All right, guys, so the next exercise is a Russian twist, which usually is done with a medicine ball or weight, but we're gonna use a baby instead. So we're gonna sit up nice and tall. Hey. We're gonna lean back a little bit and we're gonna twist with the baby. Now this is a little bit harder to do if you have a bigger baby. What you can do is go side to side to side. Woo! And it really works your obliques. Now if your baby is smaller, you can hold him more in your and do twists. I'm just gonna set him out in front. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a quick little plank series. If your baby's small enough, you might want to just lay him on his back on a mat or towel. And if not, if he's big and can sit up unassisted, have him sit in front of you. And we're going to do a forearm plank with a reach. So you're going to come down on your forearms right in front of the baby so you can play with him, making sure your elbows are right underneath your shoulders. Then from here, you have a couple of different options. You can hold it as long as you can. Maybe talking to your baby, seeing how long he will stay here and hold it. You can play with him. Or you can add in some arm reaches. You're gonna alternate reaching out with the right arm, tuck it back underneath, and then left arm. And you can play with the baby, reach, and reach. Of course, he's not too interested. Hi. And then another thing you can do some leg lifts. Oh, that was fun. Hi. You might not want to give the baby a hard toy when you're in this position. Good. Planks are really great for you guys, you know, that have babies that are just a few months old when you're just starting to get back into your workout because they work your deeper abdominal muscles. Hi. I would definitely recommend doing a few planks or doing a plank a few times a week. They're really great for your core and for your shoulders. All right, Leo. Woo! Then if you have any additional time, I would fit in some cardio. So go for a walk or jog outside, take your baby with you, or you can do some jump rope or kettlebell or some sort of cardio inside too. That's another option.